Hello, you beautiful one. You look especially ravishing today. I don't know what it is, but you should know that you are an inspiration to so many people around you, people like me and random internet stalkers and your fans and your buyers. So please never stop being you because you inspire me and everyone else. Now, the topic that I want to talk about today is this whole idea of going bigger. Go big, go big. And it used to work. But as you might have noticed, that the internet marketing space is changing rapidly. All of those cries of go big or go home, which honestly, on a side note, why is it going home a bad thing? I would love to go home and take a nap and never get out of the house again. So please don't tell me that there's something wrong with going home because I would rather go home. Anyhow, back to the point. This whole cry of you should go big, you should just expand as much as you can, that is sadly, actually not sadly, lucky for all of us, it's not working anymore. All of those $1 million funnels are falling apart and people are losing their shit because they're focused too much on going big, going wide. I'm here to tell you that we should all aspire to go deep rather than go wide. Example, there used to be a time when you could run a Facebook ad directly to an automated webinar pretending to be live, and people would just watch that webinar, be fooled into thinking it was live, even interact with a bot on a page thinking that it was live. That must have been really creepy. Anyhow, people did that and they bought. And the more people you reach, the more people you looped into this, what I call the never-ending webinar from hell, the more people you looped into this automated webinar funnel, the more you won. Now people are getting super smart, which thank fuck that's happening because God, that's been going on for so long. So now people don't just expect an automated webinar, which is literally just rapport, teach, pitch. And frankly, some of these webinars were not even, they were completely missing the teach part. It was just literally build a rapport and then pitch for like 1.5 hours straight. That's why I call them the never-ending webinars from hell. But that shit doesn't work anymore. So your webinars have gone, the expectation of your webinar has gone from rapport, teach, pitch to rapport, teach, pitch, reassure, rapport again, nudge, build a belief ladder, and then pitch at the end. Unless you go deep, unless you go with the people that you have on that webinar with you, unless you alleviate all their fears and you address all of their objections and show them that you actually care, they are not going to buy from you. Things are changing. I cannot tell you how many times I have conducted, and I've conducted only live webinars. I only had automated webinars for a bit in 2017, and even then there was a note at the end that said this webinar was conducted live, you're watching a replay, because I didn't want to do the automated webinar that looks like live thing. No, it makes me want to puke in my purse. No, never gonna happen. But all the live webinars that I did this year, I can't tell you how many people actually told me, oh my God, you just answered my question. We're actually live. And I'm like, how sad is that? How sad that people, when they are told that a webinar is live, they actually have to believe that it is live. Like, you can't even take things at face value anymore, right? So the very first thing, a very long way of saying this, instead of trying to go wide and going big and trying to target as many people as possible, trying to do as many webinars as possible, trying to do a gazillion live streams, why not try and go deep with that one live stream that you're doing, that one webinar that you're doing, that one sales page that you're promoting, that one launch that you're doing. Instead of trying to get 10,000 people on your webinar or even 1,000 people on your webinar, why don't you try and get, say, 100 people, but then talk to those 100 people, and the webinar structure should not just be rapport, teach, pitch. It should be rapport, teach, pitch, nudge, reassure, build a belief ladder, get them to believe in you, your product, your offer. And when you do that, when you go deep, even those who are not watching that webinar live, even those who watch the replay, they can see that you're taking the time to address actual human objections, not some random objections that you made in your head. So please, my message to you today is, if someone tells you go home or go big or go home, you know what? Go home, take a nap, and then do something small, but go deep with it, because that's what the market wants right now. Not big, not wide, not expanding your reach, instead going deep with the small audience or medium-sized audience that you have. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to tag a friend who tells you go big or go home, and then go home. Bye.